when I signed up to this, Man-nyy could attest to this. I'm like, I'm killing this. I don't care what this is, what we selling, who we gotta sell it to, etc. You gotta train to hit chairman. I didn't train to hit chairman. Why? Because I believe in what we do so much, and I got educated in what we do. So that means that you, the individual, are more important than what it is that you're selling, because you're the first point of contact. Think about that. We can't get to the platform before getting to you. So a lot of us walk around like this is the best platform in the world, but we're not moving like the best representative of the platform. If you walk into a leadership, what does everybody wear? Suits. So what would we think just by looking at them? They're successful. A lot of them don't make money. They used to work at a leadership. I wasn't selling no cars. But I look like I sold cars. You do the best business in the world, but you don't look like you do the best business in the world. Now, this is the disconnect. And you wonder why people are not signing up. You wonder why your teams don't believe you. You wonder why they're not running after you. It's because we got to start here with I. When you look at yourself in the mirror, you got to say, do I look like the person that somebody wants to start with? Do I look like the person that people will follow? This is an IBO training, so if it's things, that means that it's healing you. You got to look yourself in the mirror and have that real conversation. Do I look like somebody that is ready to impact the world? Because there's no point of screening chairman if you don't look like a chairman. And that's God honest truth. It's not how expensive you look, it's how well prepared you look. And it's not only in the clothes, it's also about the posture. What did Man-nyy say yesterday? Walk with some swag. A couple of you be talking about, you walk like outside the street like, hey, I'm gonna hit people. This is the energy you're giving out to the world. Don't be mad when the world's giving you this energy back. I had 75 customers in 2 months. I didn't know what the hell. But I know something. It might sound braggadocious, but I know who the fuck I am. And then when I heard a quote recently that said, he or she who holds no secrets can trust themselves. So when I look in the mirror, I know who I'm looking at. I know I love fly things. Somebody told me I'm materialistic. That's why I got more than you, because I understand that I'm materialistic. Mm-hmm. So I went after the money, and then I'm like, okay, how am I going to get the money? The impact. Okay, perfect. So I have to be great at impacting so I can get the money so I can get the clothes. Because I know who I am. I could have been like, oh yeah, I shouldn't be materialistic. You're right. I need to be like you. Like, no, I'm sorry. That's not me. You want to look bummy? That's on you. When I came into this, I was P150 with a $300 suit. I had a $3,000 ring on. Why? Because I'm like, yo, if I'm really going to be a professional, and I woke up to somebody, and I go like this, what's the first thing they look at? Thinking like this. We are trying to train an ignorant world to be professional. So what do we got to get first? No, ignorant. I'm going to say it again. Find one over your head. We're trying to train an ignorant world to become professional. So first thing we got to do is get ignorant. I don't mean ignorant, in a negative sense, but ignorant is we all want fly things. What Kanye West said? The prettiest people, the ugliest things for the road to riches. Hello? This is not illegal. This is not bad. We're not doing harm to anybody. So if you will go out there and risk your life to get this, why not do it here? Why not get on Go Live? Why not get on these app calls? Why not get on these trains? Bro, we don't got to sell drugs no more. We don't got to scam no more. It's called Go Live. It's called MT4. It's called cryptocurrency. Like, I'm not going to give no income claims on my man. I was going to, well, he's recording this. So, I've made more of what people think I am than what I really am. I'm going to let that marinate a little bit. I've made more money from what people think I am than what I am. You know why? Because they're the same thing. I look like I got money. So I'm like, okay, if I'm going to have that perception, we go get money. Because I do not want you to become a copycat of yourself. That doesn't work. So don't be like, yeah, I'm the best. I'm the best trader. Look at your trading account, you got $5. That's crazy. This is not fake it till you make it. This is become the person that you want to be. My brother Michael told us right there. He asked me a question, Rob, who do you look up to? What did I tell you? Me. Nobody. Oh, but you think you're better than everybody? No. Is that if I'm trying to be somebody else, I already lost. You can't be Man-nyy. I'm sorry. If you want to be Man-nyy, there's the wrong room. Because there's only one Man-nyy. There's only one Top. There's only one Next. There's only one Rob. There's only one Jason Brown. We need to get out of that environment. We got to get out of the environment where we're idolizing people like, yo, you're the best ever. So how am I supposed to be like them? I can't be them. It's already lost. Might as well not do this. Kobe Bryant was trying to be Michael Jordan so bad. I love Kobe Bryant. But guess what? He ended up being short to Michael Jordan. Tom Brady wasn't trying to be anybody. The best ever in the history of humanity. This guy was picked, listen to this. This guy was picked the last round, 199th pick. Like, bro, this is like, you're the biggest scrub in the planet. This guy today is the greatest athlete to exist because his one goal was to be better than him. You are going to elevate in this business when you start wanting to be better than you. Not better than these people, not better than these people, not trying to be like Man-nyy, not trying to be like me, not trying to be like anyone. What's the biggest commodity in the world? Time. That's time. Who told you it's time? Why is it time? Who made up time? We made up time. Time is not a concept that the cavemen had. The cavemen were not like, oh, look at my Rolex, it's 6 p.m. You've been sold on that lie. The biggest commodity in this world is us, humans. Because no one can duplicate anyone else in here. They try to clone people, right? If you clone a person, they still don't have the same fingerprints. What does that tell you? That God, the universe, whoever you believe in, made you to be one of one. So when you start moving like one of one, when you start acting like one of one, then the world would treat you like one of one. This is something I had to learn. So I'm speaking to you from a place of experience. I looked up to the great people. I'm like, oh my God, all of that. But I'm like, yo, if I keep putting them here, and I'm here, I would never reach them. You gotta put me on your plane. Okay, you're ahead of me in the line, but I can still get to it. But if you put somebody above you, only God should be above, or only a higher power should be above, because that's something we can't reach. But if you put another human being that's flesh and blood just like you on a pedestal, you'll never amount to them. So you'll always be below them. So when he asked me, who do I look up to? I look up to my best self. I should write that down. Look up to your best self. If you want to go chairman, what does that person look like? How does that person dress? How does that person act, think, move? Who do they surround themselves by? Because the thing of the matter is that your mind cannot determine reality from imagination. The problem that we're having here in this summit is that too many people are caught up in the reality and not in the imagination. Trick yourself to become that person. Trick yourself to become that person. I always knew I would be this. You think I've been dressing like this now? No, I've been doing this since I started. Before I started, I've been doing this since the first time I thought I wanted clothes. I was like, okay, you know what? I want to look like that. Obviously, if you don't have the money to buy it, you got to scale back on what it is that you're buying. But the look has always been consistent. Because a lot of people want people to follow them, but you don't look like somebody that they would follow. You wouldn't follow yourself. So let's stop having these like crazy expectations of other people, and let's start having these crazy expectations on ourselves. So the way to build up your self-esteem, I want everybody to take out their phone. Real quick. Take out your phone real quick. I want you to turn on the selfie camera. Matter of fact, look at that. Selfie camera. It's about you. This is basically a mirror right now. Look at this beautiful person that you're looking at right now. Yeah, talk that talk. Yes. Do me a favor. Turn the camera around and tell me who else is you.
Nobody.
Wow.
Damn.
You this fly. It's crazy. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? That being you is the biggest thing. But in social media, in this world that we're in, they want you to be something else, someone else. That is stopping you from being you. They tell you to put your mask on. I don't have a mask on. But if I'm like this all day, you don't even know what I'm thinking. You don't even know what I look like. So I'm basically hiding my identity. If I'm smiling, you wouldn't tell. If I'm smiling right now, can you tell?
No.
I got glasses on. You don't know if I'm mad, you don't know if I'm sad, you don't know what's going on. And then they tell you 6 feet, so you're too far to notice what I look like. So they're trying to erase your identity and your identity. You look at people on social media, oh, she looks good. Okay, I look good. Okay? Oh, he got more money than me. That's cute. Okay, I'm not worried about what they got. Because I would never get there if I'm only worried about them. Think about the attention that you have spent thinking about somebody else's success. I didn't want you to answer that out loud. Think about how much time have you spent thinking about somebody else's success. Yo, but this guy went chairman, but this guy's a P2K, but this guy got 20 confirmations at the event. You're giving energy to them. Don't be mad when they're succeeding. Give energy to you. And it's not being selfish, it's being self first. Because Jay-Z said, I can't help the poor if I'm one of them. So I got rich and gave back. To me, that's the win-win. I told people on my scene straight up, if you P600, P1000s, do not do a call, please. Can we stop doing that, guys? Like, oh, I'm going to do a training on what? On what exactly? You don't got money, so what are we doing the training on? We get to impact people, and you impacted, what, 10 people? What are you training on? I thought the goal was chairman. I thought the goal was 6 figures. I thought the goal was to be rich. So you're not rich teaching people how to get rich. Disconnecting. And that's why you have to be aware of self. Leverage the people that have the money. They're already here. When you edify an event, it's so easy for me. I say, you know who we got on this platform? Oh, we got the best educators in the world. Do you do that, or you do, I'm the best trader in the world? And then you got to keep up with this lie long enough till it reveals that you're not that. That's where knowing yourself is so important. That's why this training was so important to me, because I'm like, yo, if they get who they are, they will stop trying to be someone they're not. 2021, guys, I literally went on a journey. I'm going to be very vulnerable right now. I went on a journey. I'm like, yo, I think that I've been living as somebody else this whole time. I had that realization. I'm like, yo, I don't think that's me. Something was off. I'm like, yo, I think something is off. Something here is not aligning. So while all my brothers and sisters were in Cabo living their best life, I was by myself in the Eric Thomas conference. I think 2,500. I was dolo. There was no, I was having lunch by myself. I was having breakfast by myself. I was having dinner by myself. I'm just there like, yo, who are you? Who are you? What do you bring to this meeting? Why are you important? Why should people care about you? And I took this test that Man-nyy always taught me about, but this one went even further. I paid it cost $150. I said, just invest in yourself. It literally said, you are not a red. It says you have adapted to be aggressive, but you're not naturally aggressive. I was like, No wonder I lost chairman. Because I was being someone I'm not. So I'm attracting people that I'm not like. How can I lead people that are not like me? You have to figure out who you are. You don't see this training, I'm calm before, which is cool. But I could have been pushing away the person who really needed the message. So I started thinking back. I'm like, that's no wonder. If I'm acting like who I'm not, I can't be mad that I attract who I'm not. And then we don't connect, and then they leave. So you really had to become someone of power within you. Know thyself. Once you really, really tap into you, all these trainings will make so much sense. Because guess what? None of us could do this the same. None of us could do it the same way. You saw it yesterday. Everybody has a different flavor. So if you want to get paid for attention, the first attention you got to be paying to is to you. Because when you find out who you are and you're confident in who you are, the next person will feel it. So if you want to go Chairman Orlando, I want you to start knowing yourself. Because the only thing I can tell you is that nobody can be you. Let's go. I don't want to waste too much time.